Isaiah 40 verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be pained. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Isaiah 41 verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Hebrews 13 verse 5 to 6. Keep your lives free from the love of money, and be content with what you have, because God had said, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. So we say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? John 14 verse 6. Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Matthew 7 verse 13 to 14. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate, and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. James 1 verse 2 to 4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Psalms 119 verse 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Matthew 11:28 to 30. Come to me, all you are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew 6 verse 26. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Matthew 6 verse 33. But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. Psalm 127 verse 1. Unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchmen stand guard in vain. Psalm 1 verse 1 to 3. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. But he delights is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. Hebrews 11 verse 6. And without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. Psalm 27 verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Isaiah 30 verse 18. Yet the Lord longs to be gracious to you. He rises to show you compassion. For the Lord is a God of justice. Blessed are all who wait for him. Psalm 56 verse 3 and 4. When I am afraid, I will trust in you. In God, whose word I praise, in God I trust. I will not be afraid. What can mortal man do to me? Psalm 62 verse 5 to 6. Find rest, O my soul, in God alone. My hope comes from him. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. Isaiah 12 verse 2 and 3. Surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. With joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation. Psalm 89 verse 15. Blessed are those who have learned to unclaim you, who walk in the light of your presence, O Lord. Psalm 91 verse 15 to 16. He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and shew him my salvation. Proverbs 28 verse 14. Blessed is the man who always fears the Lord, but he who hardens his heart falls into trouble. Psalm 103 verse 8. The Lord is compassionate and gracious, is slow to anger, abounding in love. Psalm 107 verse 8 and 9. Let them give thanks to the Lord for his unfailing love and his wonderful deeds for men. For he satisfies the thirsty and fills the hungry with good things. Psalm 111 verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All who follow his precepts have good understanding. To him belongs eternal praise. Proverbs 24 verse 14. Know also that wisdom is sweet to your soul, If you find it, there is a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Proverbs 23 verse 15 and 16. My son, if your heart is wise, then my heart will be glad. My inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak what is right. Psalm 118 verse 7 and 8. The Lord is with me. He is my helper. I will look in triumph on my enemies. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man. Psalm 3 verse 5. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. Psalm 7 verse 9. O righteous God, who searches minds and hearts, brings to an end the violence of the wicked, and make the righteous secure. Psalm 9 verse 10. Those who know your name will trust in you, for you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. Proverbs 21 verse 21. He who pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. Proverbs 19 verse 17. He who is kind to the poor leans to the Lord, and He will reward him for what he has done. Psalm 17 verse 3. Do you probe my heart and examine me at night? Though you test me, you will find nothing. I have resolved that my mouth will not sin. Psalm 18 verse 30 to 32. As for God, His way is perfect. The word of the Lord is flawless. He is a shield for all who take refuge in Him. For who is God besides the Lord? And who is the rock except our God? It is God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. Psalm 19 verse 7 to 9. The law of the Lord is perfect, reviving the soul. The statutes of the Lord are trustworthy, making wise the simple. The precepts of the Lord are right, giving joy to the heart. The commands of the Lord are radiant, giving light to the eyes. The fear of the Lord is pure, enduring forever. The ordinances of the Lord are sure and altogether righteous. Psalm 23 verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. Proverbs 16 verse 3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. Proverbs 11 verse 30. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he who wins souls is wise. Psalm 32 verse 1 and 2. Blessed is he whose transgressions are forgiven, those sins are covered. Blessed is the man whose sins the Lord does not count against him, and in whose spirit is not deceit. Psalm 34 verse 11 to 14. Come, my children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. Whoever of loves life and desire to see many good days, keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking lies. Turn from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. Psalm 37 verse 4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Proverbs 10 verse 22. The blessings of the Lord brings wealth, and He adds no trouble to it. Proverbs 9 verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Proverbs 8 verse 17. I love those who love me, and those who seek me find me. Proverbs 4 verse 13. Hold on to instruction. Do not let it go. Guard it well, for it is your life. Psalm 40 verse 6 to 8. Sacrifice and offering you did not desire, but my ears you have pierced. Burnt offerings and sin offerings you did not require. Then I said, Here I am, I have come. It is written about me in the scroll. I desire to do your will, O my God. Your law is within my heart.